What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, your man's Toxic Gamma 331, back at it with another video. And today I am going to be giving my full review, spoiler-free, of Shazam: Fury of the Gods. But before I get into the actual video itself, guys, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe because we are on the road to 70 subscribers. And number 2, it's absolutely free. Don't forget to like the video if you like these toxic movie reviews. Also, don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a notification when I upload. And also, feel free to comment your thoughts of Shazam: Fury of the Gods down below. But with that being said, and I said this in my out of the theater review, it's fine. You know, it's not one of the worst movies of all time or the worst movie of this year. There's some good stuff I like about it, and then there's some bad stuff I don't like about it. So with that being said, let's start off with the positives. I was gonna go immediately to negatives, but let's do the positives first. So the acting in this is pretty solid. It's nothing to write home about. They're not like very, very deep and very exhilarating performances, to say the least. But they do a good job of acting with their characters as they did in the first film. David F. Sandberg came back to direct, which I think was a smart choice, so that was good. He directed Lights Out, which is a great horror movie. I liked that movie quite a bit. And he also directed the first Shazam and Annabelle Creation, which I've not seen Annabelle Creation, but I've seen the other two I mentioned, which he does a good job of directing this. I do believe so. I think the standout out of the Shazam family in this is, what's the kid's name? I have it in my book, just in case if I needed any help with stuff. Jack Dylan Grazer. I think for the jokes that landed, it was mostly on his behalf, because he has some funny jokes in this movie a lot. What other stuff can I think of? Zachary Levi still does a good job as Shazam, playing a big giant man baby child that's a superhero, which is funny. And the acting was solid. The creature designs for the minions or whatever later in the movie are goofy, but they actually kind of look cool at the same time. Then I have what other stuff? It does a good job of psyching you at the end about what's going to happen. I think, well, for me at least, I'm not gonna say what, but it did a good job of psyching me, because I thought I was gonna this might actually happen. So not going into spoilers here. The CGI, if you guys watched the trailer, the CGI for the dragon is quite good. They did a good job on that. And they also do a good job of exploring the origins and telling it in a way that's kind of cool. And you also have some new characters that pop up in here as well. Well, they're not really characters. They're things that pop up that you like. So, yeah. But overall, I think that's my positives. Now let's move on to the mixed. For the mixed category, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I have a toxic meter, which I will be giving the review at the end, where you'll see if that's on, where you'll see where that is on the toxic meter. But for the mixed review, I think that the villains were generic, but they, Helen Mirren, and I forgot the other sister's name, but they do a good job of being menacing. But yeah, I already know what's gonna happen in the end. But yeah, it's just yeah, they're not anything good to write home about, personally. So yeah, what other mix can I think of? Some of the humor didn't quite land. but it wasn't a whole lot of bad humor. Jack Dylan Grazer had the most funniest moments, which actually landed, but all the rest of it was, alright. It wasn't, like, too dreadful or anything. That's all I can think of, and also, is that all the mixed I can think of? Oh wait, I forgot another positive. I think it was smart to bring back the wizard, from the first movie. I thought that was smart. And if you guys are going like, no, that's a spoiler, watch the trailer. Well, actually, don't watch the trailer. Okay, we'll talk about that as soon as so we're going to go into negatives now. The marketing for this movie is garbage. Because the trailer, is literally reveals the whole entire movie in just 2 minutes. It basically just does that. So, if you watch the trailer, it kind of spoiled it, technically, and gave the full movie in just 2 minutes. Which, I hate when movies do that. And also, if you're kinda, how do I say this? If you're burnt out on the classic, the current comic book movie status, and how it's basically, oh, bad guys, superhero. I don't know how to explain it without getting into spoiler, but it's basically the same thing that we've seen for over the last maybe 5 years now. So if you want a different taste of the comic book movie genre, probably skip this one because it's not anything quite too different. So just keep that in mind. Also, it was stupid of them to add, I'm not going to say it here, but they advertised a cameo for Shazam Fury of the Gods in one of the trailer spots on TV. So that was another negative. What other negatives can I think of? I thought it was a little bit, I can't think of any more negatives, but except for the marketing. The marketing was very, very bad. My hair is going all over the place. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much all the things I can think of for the positives, the negatives, and the mixed. So with that being said, guys, that is my review. For my overall score of the movie, I am going to give it a, let's go with a B minus. It's, I think, on the same level as Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, but I think I'll take Quantumania over this one. And for the toxic meter, it is in between toxic goodness and almost toxic trash. So it's in between there. It's not a bad movie by any means. It's just you've seen it before and you basically know what's coming and stuff. So yeah, hopefully when James Gunn takes full control and all of his movies come out, he'll add a different spin to the DCEU. But with that being said, guys, that was my actual review of Shazam Fury of the Gods, spoiler free. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked this video, and don't because we're on the road to 70 subscribers, and number 2, it's absolutely free. Don't forget to like the video if you like this review. Don't forget to ring the bell for all notifications so you don't miss a notification when I upload. Also, do share the video because it'll help out your boy a lot. And also feel free to comment your thoughts of Shazam Fury of the Gods down below. But with that being said, guys, I will do a spoiler review tomorrow, so be on the lookout. But anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one, everybody. Peace and Shazam!